Hey guys, how are you? You guys voted for embracing others, so that is kind of what my talk is going to be about on today. Um, and it's an interesting topic, and I think it's kind of a touchy one because I think it's something we all think that we're really good at. And when we take a step back and look at it, I wonder if we really feel that way. First, I'm going to ask you guys the question of what does it mean to embrace others? Does it mean to welcome them into your home? Does it mean to have healthy conversation with them? Friendship, relationship? What exactly does that look like to you? For me, embracing means loving on, caring for, being compassionate towards, whether that be opening up my home, spending time with, building a rapport, a friendship with, and letting that person know you care for them. And the word embrace means to physically do that. I think it can be something that's physical or emotional or spiritual. And so that's really up to you guys' discretion, whatever you guys believe embracing is. And then we have to ask the question, what is others? Is others everyone besides ourselves? Is it people who are different than us, think different, believe different, act different? Once again, that's up to you guys' discretion. I believe it's all of those things. I believe embracing others is caring for, loving, opening your home, your heart, your mind to people who are different than us. I think that a lot of us think we're really good at this. I think a lot of us really believe that we are good at opening our hearts, minds, thoughts to that. But then I think if we take a step back and really look at it, I think we would give that a second thought and wonder, are we? Are we actually good at that? Here are a couple questions. Do you and can you have a healthy conversation with someone that's a different partisanship than you? Can you have a healthy conversation with someone that's a different religion than you? And be open-minded and loving. Can you welcome someone into your home that acts differently than you, that has a different past, different challenges, different battles? And is that you? Can you do that? Have you done that? As the cliche goes, differences are what make the world go round, right? They're what make us unique and special, and they're to be celebrated. But as I look around, they're not. Instead, I feel like the media is driving us so hard into separation. Color, religion, sexuality. We just labels, and we need to be separated by our labels because that is where we're going to find like-minded people, and that is where we're going to find people who are going to fight for us. And I think that's wrong. And I think that in order to love as God loves, and in order to be a human and recognize the humanity in others, we need to surround ourselves with people that are different than us, people who love differently than us, people who look differently than us, people who believe and understand things differently than us. And I wonder why we are so judgmental of people who simply sin differently than us. We need to stop putting people in boxes. We need to stop assuming and judging and feeling like people are not on our level, so they are not to be around us. And guys, I really want to challenge you, especially with the holiday season coming up. I really want to challenge you to reach out. Reach out to someone who has a different financial situation than you. Open up your home to someone who is different and celebrates different than you. Open up your mind to someone who believes different than you. And it's not to say that we lose our conviction in this. It's not to say that we drop our beliefs and automatically accept someone else's. What it is saying is that We are learning to be open-minded and understanding. We are learning how to make the world a better place by acceptance, by listening. That is the best gift you can give someone, is to listen to them. And I can't tell you how many people I'm friends with that are different than me. One of my very best friends is in prison, and life gave him a really, really difficult hand, and because of that, he has spent years behind bars. We write letters, and he's different. He's different than me, and that's okay. I have friends who are a different religion than me, and the things that they've taught me and the values they've instilled in me have helped make me who I am. I have friends who are of a different family situation and financial status than me. I've opened up my home to them and sat around a table and have eaten dinner with them and talked and laughed with them, and they have done the same thing for me in their home, with no judgment, with no questions, with just acceptance. And I just wonder how our world could be a better place, a happier place, a more understanding place, if we take control. If we take control of our actions, of our open-mindedness, of our love, and stop putting stipulations on it, and stop listening to what the media says, labeling us, separating us, putting us in boxes. If we listen to the girl in class that sits next to us that doesn't say a word, and we befriend her, or we at a restaurant ask the waitress, what can I pray for you for? If we start opening our hearts, guys, and we start opening ourselves and our minds to this, we begin to love like God loved. We begin to embrace like God embraced. And so I really just want to challenge you guys, especially with the holidays coming up, especially with the power that we all hold right now and the spirit of togetherness that the holidays bring, to embrace yourself and your own differences and things that you're going through and your own battles and challenges, and learn to love them, but embrace others. Hug someone that you usually wouldn't, and open your home to them. Write them a thank you card for being part of your life. Ask to have a conversation with them and pick their brain, because there's so much we can learn from people who think different, who are different. There's so much love to be had, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited for you guys to show compassion where the world doesn't always want you to show compassion, to show acceptance and joy and togetherness, because that is the only thing that, can make our lives better and the world better. And so just work on that. Work on embracing and loving and cherishing moments with people that are different than you. And below, you guys can like, comment, share. I think this is such an important message. Thank you so much for even taking the time to watch this. And also read what I have to say about it. Sometimes my words are a lot better than my videos, my words on paper, because I feel like my thoughts are more put together. But thanks, guys.